friends. It's been a couple of delay due to technology, so sorry for that. Let's start the session again. This is Shrey Bandari from Madurai, Director and Head of Operation Mandip Marble, along with Mr. Piyush Chaudhary, who is heading Mandip Marble Vizag Operations, and Mr. Sunny, Head of Operations Mangalore. We are delighted to introduce Mr. Sridhar K, a businessman, Director of Paramount Group, a solution architect, and interpersonal skill trainer and a writer. If you are guys from Vizag, I think most of the people are joining us live from Vizag. He's popularly known as Solution Sridhar, who has been giving solution to all of us life with the base of technology like automations and all. So, not with any further delay, let's hear it from Sridhar, sir. Sir, good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Shrey Bandari. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Hope you're doing fine, sir.
Yeah, fine. I'm doing good. And greetings and good wishes to all the viewers. And let me introduce myself. Anyway, Mr. Bandari has introduced. I'm Sridhar Kakerla, popularly known as Solution Sridhar with all your affection. I'm from City of Destiny, Vishakhapatnam, Andhra Pradesh, and I'm Director of Paramount Office Systems with 23 years of expertise in the office automation solutions. I take care of the portfolio of solution architect in giving retail solutions for the retail industry in the form of billing solutions, and also software and hardware for the same, and security automation and entrance automation and barcode solutions. Today's discussion is all about life after COVID-19. We're all stuck up in the home. We're all waiting for the our lovely PM speech when he is going to release us. But the life is currently uncertain. We are not sure when this pandemic exists till. What I observe is like currently we are only in the tip of the iceberg. I never knew the length and magnitude of this pandemic. China virus started in November 2019 and started spreading across the world, initially in the China and in the Hunan province. And by the time of December, we are able to know that there is some virus which is there, and people has taken very light. And countries like, as you all aware, America and other countries, and the effect and the consequences we all know. In the month of January, this particular DNA, virus DNA was given to 168 institutions across the world. Currently, 168 institutions are working on this virus, how to have a vaccine, how to develop a vaccine. First, we need a vaccine, and then the solution is going to come in the form of some medication. So when this is going to end, there is no answer as of now, because every trial of vaccine is getting failed repeatedly, recurringly. There are so many news, no news, which are saying that it is coming, but we're not sure when it is going to come. In this time of hard hour, what is our role? How we are going to do and what we are going to do? And post this epidemic lockout or lockdown, how we are going to perform? That is the thing which we are trying to work out, figure out, so that some ideas can be shared. Okay, and we are lucky enough to know that the lockdown was started very early, before the pandemic started, very extensively in India, and we're happy enough for that. Before this particular virus, we do have certain virus like SARS, with which 50 lakh people died across the world, and there is no vaccine till today for the SARS. The tuberculosis, people every year, 5 lakh people are dying. Still, we do not have any vaccine. So far, no vaccine for TB. And similarly, if you're talking about any of the cancer, we don't have any virus vaccine or any medicine for that. Still, the life is going on and it goes on till we find out. And the only option for cancer is obviously the death, no other chance. Is this coronavirus or the Chinese virus is going to go in the same fashion? No. The reason is the kind of efforts which are displayed across the world because of life fear, property fear, or whatever it is. People are very working aggressively, and I believe the solution is very very nearer, not so far, maybe down the line. Usually, to find a vaccine, to invent a vaccine, there are 18 months time which is needed. The 18 months period is to identify the DNA, identify the source, where it is going to work out, and then trials on non-human and the human, and post consequences of the vaccine. So it's all needed is 18 months time. But I feel this, if 18 months lockdown or something is going to happen, the human will not be existing, and survival is becoming very, 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 very tough. The economy is already crawling. We lost around 4.7 millions when it is in US, not in India, because we do not have much accurate calculation. 4.7 million people has already lost jobs. People are on the benches waiting for the job. The economy is going very bad. The first time in, if you see in the US industry, US stock market, it has fallen 32% in 18 days. Similarly, in India, we had the same thing which has happened in 1935, which is 30%, which has in almost year time it took to fall around 30%. Now 32% has fallen in only 18 days, and this is continuing. And I feel that this is the mother of all recessions. We had a recession in 2000 and 2009. There was a bubble, and we had enough of resources to the government, so within the no time we came out of the recession. Many people doesn't really know that there was a recession in 2008 and 2009, because the economy was booming. US has invested almost 5% of its GDP for the stimulus package, but we're not able to invest more than 1% because the economy is very weak. The India economy is very weak. So we are not able to spend on the stimulus package. What is going to happen post COVID 2019? It is a big question to everyone, and everyone is scared about this, and we do not know how long this is going to exist. But to be positive, let's see what is going to happen and what we are going to do, and what is the transformation which is going to come, and the change which is going to come. Rather than change, I see a transformation which is going to come in the near future. Post COVID 19 scene would be very bizarre with uncertain lockdowns because vaccine is due, social and physical distancing at one end, and lack of treatment and preventive protocols on the other end. The world economy may not suffer much if the world does not give a damn of human lives. No. But every country cares about the human lives. That is a delay. We don't have, fortunately, any capital expenditure and losses like buildings, like in the earthquakes, how it used to happen. We don't have that. It's only the human life which is at stake right now. We may have a famine-like situation if lockdown continues. Political and civil unrest in many countries may lead to chaos and genocides. Democracies, autocracies will suffer beyond imaginations. Nobody can imagine at this juncture what is going to happen. Old population and elderly people with compromised immunity conditions may perish to a great extent worldwide if we cannot tame this pandemic. Educational and employment opportunities will suffer a lot if the lockdown continues. People may suffer from a lot of mental health problems due to the COVID 19. Already, this has happened. Many people are in the hospitals and hospitalized because of this mental health problems.
Sridhar sir, your video is stuck. We're not able to hear you.
One second, he's coming, Nashre. He's coming in 1 minute. You're on mute. You're on mute. He's just coming back. Some internet problem is there. He's connecting alternate internet and he's be back in 1 second.
Guys, you'll be joining us back in another 5 minutes. There's some network issues. I don't know. So I think just stay online. He'll be back in another 5 minutes. So he's quite interesting. He's been stating about how severe pandemics have occurred even before, and how people never realized when there was a recession in 2008 and other past period, and how it is now. So he's been talking on those topics. Just I will like you to hold on for a few more minutes, and he'll be joining us back. Meanwhile, you can go ahead with any questions if you guys have got. You can text me on Facebook, and you can post it on Facebook page as well. He's tech savvy, and he is into home automation as well, and is interperson skill trainer as well. So if you guys got any questions related to it, you can post it on this very comment box, and we will have this question answered at the end of the session once the session is over. Unfortunately, due to this technology, we started late, 15-20 minutes. So I think we'll take a little bit more time in closing the session, another 35 to 40 minutes. Yeah. I think, yeah, he's back. Mhm. Yes.
Hello.
Yeah.
Bandari, can you hear me, Mr. Bandari?
Yes, yes, you're very much audible, sir.
Okay,
So we
okay.
just
I think the corona effect seems to be here itself.
yes, yes, yes. So you're back on live, sir. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Thank you.
Yes.
Sorry for the trouble. Okay. I'm talking about the world population, like because of this immunity problem, how they are going to suffer. Like the first victims are the old people and the children in the second phase. So The education and employment opportunities will suffer a lot if the lockdown continues. People may suffer from a lot of mental conditions, as we discussed. There is pregnant mothers infected with COVID-19 may suffer from pre and postpartum psychotic spells, and the children who are infected in their mother wombs may after birth suffer from many development disorders like autism spectrum disorders, bipolar and anxiety and intellectual deficiency disorders. These are the problems we have if this continues. If a vaccine is found, the world may go after it and we may control the spread of the infection to a great extent. We may find some antiviral combinations to control the infection like we're doing now with the HIV infection. Until we develop some herd community to coronavirus, like we developed a flu virus, this hand washing and physical and social distance may continue and they may become part of our lives for several years to come. COVID-19 taught us many lessons to learn, and we should continue to follow such lessons in future too. We are going to discuss a few concepts affected industries currently. What are the industries this affection, which is having an effect of this coronavirus? Changes which are going to come and winning industries. What are the winning industries which are going to be there? A few concepts are the world has changed. Already we can notice that there is significant amount of change among the people who are staying home and we are spending with our parents and families, and there is a change in thinking also. Usually what is to happen is the goal set is changing, everything is getting changing, the world is changing. Social distancing, which is a new trait, we never had this kind of social distancing previously. Social gatherings is in a large maybe limited and rare, it is going to be a history, like it's pre-corona, post-corona. Like earlier we used to have a lot of social gatherings, marriages where you find number of people in and around, but in the future it's going to be a very limited one. So limited people, very near and dear will be there. The world has totally changed right now, and the change continues. If you're talking about a percentage before and after, there is a lot of change. There's absolutely no change in that. Adaptation is the key. Please do remember, viewers, adaptation is going to be a key. If you are not adapting the changes the post corona, you are out of the race, whether it is in the business, whether it is in the personal life. You need to adapt a new change immediately. Survival is the fittest is a word which used to use earlier, but now more survival is the fittest. Survival is the quickest. If any new change or new adaptation is to be adapted, it has to be done very fast. It has to be done very absolutely very fast. For example, a new education, a new style functionality is there. A teacher which is having a trade to teach years together in a conventional format, now they need to adapt, and that is how they are going to survive. If you say, if I want to stick out to the old things, nothing is going to go. We need to forcibly change or we are out of the race. We are Many of the people are going to become a forced entrepreneur. Earlier, the aspirations of the people were different. The goals used to be different. Like need to have very good education and very good universities, and need to work as a top level a person, or CEO or whatever it is. And now people are going to become forced entrepreneurs. Why? Because the economy is not the same, friends. The economy is totally changed. People don't have the capital investments like what they used to have earlier. The impact is huge. You just cannot imagine what the consequences which are going to be there post COVID. It is going to be a change. So this concept has to be changed. And you find there could be ego slap by nature. What do you mean by ego slap by nature? Whole the time we are taking everything from the nature and we are not giving anything to the nature. There's a pollution which is everywhere. Way of consuming things is different. Living things imbalance. we're trying to slaughter so many living things that there is an imbalance which we do not know, because we're all the time working only to our needs. We never cared any, about the nature mother or the nature. So there would be ego slab. This is what exactly the ego slab by the nature, and we need to have a conscious life, and and we always need to think how to value to our society. What are the affected industries currently? Job market. Now, because of this particular pandemic, people will be losing jobs. Many people have lost jobs. Okay, and how companies are going to pay the salaries if the industry is not running, if the turnover is not taking place? So there could be so many layoffs. Retailing industry has already faced a lot of bad music. Now there are no, as such, the retail industry is not yet open where the turnovers and where the things, except few supermarket or few essential commodities selling people. And travel industry, of course, nothing is going to be there. The aviation industry is in doldrums already. If you are following the news, certain aviation companies is already under threat and the bankruptcy. The first thing is, I think in 2 days back I've seen already there is a stake sale selling and all these things. So there's no Virgin Airlines, I think the first one to go, which is bankruptcy. And the tourism, absolutely zero. And the hospitality industry now, which is badly affected, and automotive industry, which is very much badly affected, and the entertainment industry like the theaters or whatever it is, this totally got affected because there is no shows. Logistics, except the essential commodities, this industry is affected. Logistics industry. Local transportation is totally gone. There is no Uber, Ola, or auto, or the taxis, or whatever the third party which is going to go. This local transportation is totally affected. Restaurant is one industry where you need to see so many months to come back, and may not be the same in the future. And luxury products are badly affected. And live sports like watching of the IPL or any other sports games, and everything is got affected. The real estate got affected. Oil and gas industry got affected. You might have seen very recently, the because of the crude oil, it was a minus $36 per barrel, which was never happened in the past, which is a new and astonishing thing which has happened in the recent commodity market. Filmmaking industry is affected, and event and conferences. I don't know, God knows when this is going to get again come back to the normal life. And technology and gadgets like gaming consoles and all these things, industry got affected. Automobile manufacturing got affected. No multiple cars in the future. People compromise with their whatever the cars they have or whatever the two wheelers they have. And physical grooming industry like saloons and many weight loss reduction and things like that, they got affected. If you're from any of the above industry, you need to wake up. It's time to look up, because adversity is an opportunity to reinvent yourself. People with old ideologies and stuck up in the old-fashioned and rigid thinking to need to come out. You have to shift the orbit. It's the time to act. Few changes which are going to get changed. And what are they? The social interaction. People are going to be very cautious, not sure how long, because I feel that till our generation exists, this will not change. The old habits doesn't come again. Work style is totally is going to go change. Work from home, employees are going to see the logs and the employees and pay. They pay only on seeing the logs. It's not like what currently the work from home scenario is there, like whatever time you work and things will be, I know it will be fully paid or whatever it is. No, it's going to be changed. The internet usage is going to increase a lot. The streaming of the news, streaming of the movies, or streaming of any other entertainment things, the industry is going to increase. The health conscious, like if you see, people will be start covering the mouths and then keep distancing and things like that, so that the change which is going to get affected. If you not have the earlier, when you are going to go for a marriage, you feel used to hug the people because you used to show some physical affection. That is now out of the so that's not going to be there. And I feel that there will be a less pollution because people may be concentrating on the mother nature needs her space, and people go out as earlier will not go out, and you have a less traffic maybe in the future too. That is the change which is going to come, and the priorities is going to get changed, goals change. I'm sure even if priorities changes, because the food, shelter, basic clothing, people may not concentrate on being happy and happy. I just come back once again. The clothing part, okay. The priorities, what you need is you need to have a happy atmosphere around and your family, and that is going to be the top priority than the earlier kind of priorities. Business models keeps changing, and we need to act as per that. Expenses dropped drastically because there is no expenses at this moment. The education, like video classes, learning and new things is going to get changed. Even our children may not sure if this can continue. I mean, they'll not be going to the schools for sure up to September or October. So they need to change. They need to have the online classes. The food industry, food eating habits is going to get changed because the 21 days, anyone who is going to continue a 21 days, what they are trying to do, it continues forever. So the food industry, food changes also will happen. You'll be liking more of the home food rather than the outside food for time being and few more days also. The entertainment industry is going to be a change, and you will have home entertainment based, home gaming or something like that. Okay. Now you need to position yourself in the winning side because we need to adapt the changes. Let's see what are the 15 industries which will have a positive impact. Like digital products, you have see that like earlier the offices will have a servers, for example, and people will be sharing that particular servers. That means a cost, a capital goods, capex goods. Now it is not going to be the same because people may work from the home. So the servers are online servers. They'll be hiring it like from Amazon or some other things, and there is no digital products ownership. So everything is going to be a SaaS based network. Okay. And we are going to go for the gig economy, which is a major change which are going to go with this gig economy. What is gig economy? For example, we are trying to take a Uber and go from place A to place B. So we're not going to pay the salary of the driver. We're only paying for what we are traveling. Okay. We're not owning the car too. So the same thing what will happen in the future is you will be hiring the people from a companies like Fiverr online portals, where your task is given and the task is completed. So you need not pay the salaries. You are only paying to the task. Once the task is accomplished, the payment is done. So there is no burden for the people or for the businessman or for the few sectors. And people start investing in stock markets, no doubt about it, in the future. And there will be home gardening. Okay, people who love to have organic farming and the terrace gardening, so that they feel that there is no chemicals and pesticides which are being added. And I think it is one way the health consciousness and things was going to come. This change is going to come, and this industry also booms. Maybe if you have a good place, you will be doing an agriculture where you never thought you'll be doing in your home by doing home gardening or something like that. And the online teaching, and a few more minutes I'll be taking. Thanks for the viewers that you have, because of the technical glitches you are with us. And the online teaching and coaching is going to grow a lot. People with good knowledge, they can always, they have good opportunities to go with online teaching and coaching, and your children will be taking classes. Maybe it's a karate, or it may be martial arts, or it could be any of the dance class. Gone are the days where you have physical teaching, so you can have more incomes by teaching n number of people across the world. Like earlier, the opportunity is very less because we are forced to think that okay, we can teach only the people who are coming to us, or whatever the class people are there. And people are even the mental health is also considered to be a paramount importance. What do you mean by mental health? There are some trainers who will be giving interpersonal skills, there'll be transformation skills, and things like that. So these people, this industry is also booms a lot. And alternative energy is the one which will have a good positive impact in the future. That is the solar energy or any other alternate energy which is apart from the conventional currently used energies. Insurance sector is going to grow a lot because people are scared right now with this pandemic. Many people percentage what currently have the health insurance or insurance are very less. This industry is going to in a good fashion, it is going to grow. And we have the gaming industry, because the only alternative entertainment in the sitting at the home is the gaming, apart from the movies and other things. So healthcare, obviously the industries will go. Network marketing is the one which grows a lot. The conventional marketing will slowly changes to percentage. I'm talking about, it's not that conventional market is totally you cannot do. Conventional marketing has its own share, but the network marketing also grows a lot. And one more industry, two more industries which I'm going to talk. The finally, the data sciences. You will have a lot of IoT-based devices, IoT-based gadgets, and machine learning and artificial learning, which is already started. This industry grows a lot, and the future is only in the data sciences when it comes to uh, science and this kind of thing. And spiritual science is also one subject which grows a lot. You find more of Vastu people and Taro or panic healing and meditation. This all, spirituality is going to increase. Already we have noticed that we are, from the last few days, this spiritual practice is more and more. Okay. Now, what is going to be the new opportunities, and does the India going to be the same like this, like earlier? Many people are asking me, and even I was thinking, is the India going to be the same like earlier, or any other changes which is going to happen in whole? I'm talking about in every industry. Yes, there is a positive ray of hope. Always, every lightning will have a silver lining at every cloud. So, what is going to happen after this particular menace is slowly we have identified and reading in the news that the industries from China are going to get shifted to other countries. Okay, the first step the French government has taken, and many other governments are taking. Where these companies are going to? Are they going to go to the own native places? No, they are going to come to places like India. Reason, if you see a company like Hewlett Packard or a company like Dell or the iPhones are manufactured in the America? No, they are manufactured in India. The engineering is done there, and they are going to get assembled in China. Why China? Because the manpower is costing is very very less in China. What is next to China is India, no doubt about it. Slowly, the factories are going to get shifted to India, and you will see that the India will have a good place, and world respects a lot India than China. Now, no one is believing China because China is trustless at this moment. So the industries are going to get shifted to India. Will have a booming economy, but is it in the V shape or U shape? No, it's not in the V shape because the kind of damages which has happened now, and it is not the, as I said, it's only in the tip of the iceberg. It's not ended here. So we'll have an U-shaped recovery during the course of 3 to 4 years. These industries keep coming, giving in new employment opportunities. And one thing which I noticed is the interior designing industry is going to go very positively. Why? Sitting at the home, I never actually go in a rush of going to office or whatever it is, other priorities. We never thought of construction industry and interior designing, because when we sit in the house, we feel that the house should be looks good and the atmosphere should be good. So people will be giving a lot of importance to the in the interior industry, and people will have very good expectation is changes. Even this industry grows a lot. Mr. Bandari, anything you would like to ask me?
Yes, sir. Very well explained. There's a questions coming up. People want to know why is solution Sridhar? Why it's off the topic, but still people want to know what
Okay.
is solution architect, because this is the first time I think a lot of people of us are hearing this word solution architect.
Yes.
Want
Okay.
insight about it?
Yeah, sure.
Why? Yeah, yeah.
Like when we go to a particular industry, a company giving for a solution kind of thing, usually what I have observed is people will be asking their requirement. So they never actually think of any other thing. So here what I do is all the time I do a reverse engineering, and I make a design in such a fashion when the automation is there, the IoT is there. Why people need to go with the conventional methods? Why can't we do something different? So I keep thinking in a reverse engineering and giving a solutions. That is how the solution architect people call me. Slowly, it's not like I have coined this particular thing. People start calling me. I think it looks like you are an architect of the solution. That is how the name has slowly come to me.
Okay. Okay, there are audience very curious that there's some kind of course which any university is offering solution architects, so they are really want to be part of that course. So yeah, we got a good idea about it.
Okay.
So we'll take down on the questions.
Okay.
There are questions about stone industries, question about investment. So let's talk about investment first. They're asking, will if at all I want to invest in a new venture, what would you suggest right now?
Right now, if you wanted to invest, you need to have sit on the cash. Kindly do not do it, because the time is not still through. The time has yet to come, because the pandemic is not ended. It will take another 1.5 year to get stabilized economy. Then you can think of anything. If you're in a hurry, will definitely will have a problem, and there is a chances of losing the money. But please do concentrate on the 15 industries which I have said. That is going to boom, and it is going to give a very good revenue in the near future.
Okay. So there's one question about stone industry. Is this COVID a warning for stone industries? They want an insight from you. I think there's one of the dealer who's watching us.
Okay.
So he wants insight about what is it a warning for a stone industry? Like people, what do you want to suggest about it?
See, the human life or whatever, it is not ended here. Okay, it is absolutely not ended. There is a pause in the economy. We need to, there are people who are going to come up, but they take place birth and death, which is a common phenomena. This is a event which is unexpected by anyone. There is a pause for the moment, because when you have a money at this moment which you need to invest, people will give in most paramount importance to the essentials, not to the huge investment. It's only a little pause that is going to take place, not that the industry is dead or not going to have any a major impact. It's going to come back in the due course of time. That's no doubt about it.
Okay, I'm sure. I think the viewer has got his answer. So there's other few questions. We'll take last 3 or 4 questions, and then
Yeah,
we'll
please.
possibly wind up the session. There's one more question about home automation. What do you think home automation, home theaters, audios, is there any increasing in demand rather than what we see from past?
I feel home automation will have a huge positive impact because now people had realized what is going to happen if home automation is there. Even myself, my home is fully have an office and home automation. Like I talk to the devices rather than use it with physical. Alexa is going to be the first thing which have changed my life, the way I do from morning to night. The home automation plays a vital role. You are going to operate everything through home automation only in the near future because it is going to save lot of resources and money also. There are unnecessary lights which is glowing, which will be controlled by sensors. When there is no presence, there is no light. When there is no person, there is no fan which is going on. Automatically lights will off, on, and the moment you go and switch off after a few seconds, and it will save the energy.
Okay. Okay, sir. So, yeah, there's two more questions. And what about digital marketing industries? Someone has asked us, can you please comment on our digital marketing industry?
Digital marketing will have a positive impact. If you see, like for example, earlier if any information is needed, we used to go with the yellow pages. The yellow pages has taken a transformation. Book, from the book it has gone to like online yellow pages. The online yellow pages converted to some kind of apps. Okay, similarly all this would have is happening just because of the digital marketing. Until unless you have a digital marketing presence, your product will not be going. Even the digital marketing need to take the support of network marketing in the future, because it's like people refer you and the digital marketing happens. So there is a lot of correlation between the network marketing and the digital marketing.
Okay, sir. And this will be the last question, I think. After all this thing, do you think the workplace in entire office will change? Like, as in, like, say it's store industry, digital marketing, or factories, or anything. Will this get to change? I think. I do you predict that there's going to be a biggest change in the industries which we are looking forward to?
Definitely, there's going to be biggest change for sure. For sure, there's going to be a change. Like, what is the need of a person who is coming to the office and consuming electricity and the other aspects when he can do the same job from the home? There is going to be a change in this aspect. There are some people who are working from offices earlier even though it's not required, because it is, say, a kind of a traditional style which we are trying to do from years together. Now there is a business model is going to change. 100% the business model is going to change. It's not like earlier. Definitely it will have an impact.
Okay, okay. Sir, yeah, so very well explained, sir. I think almost we have answered all the questions here. Uh, I think what we have understood from the session is like what I have personally understood, that there will be a lot of task per pay, as in, like, as you said, people will
It's
more believe
called
in
gig
the task.
economy. Yeah.
Yeah, given you one task, you just complete it, and then might be I get to go with some other person, not permanently hiring employees, and might be working on the less budgets. And even network marketing, the way the marketing is being done today is going to entirely change the way it is after the situation. And shift of industries and data science. Yeah, data science was something very interesting, which what I have heard from you, I haven't heard this word data science and until date. So I think there were two few points which I have noted down. Really well told, sir.
Yeah,
Anything
and
else?
yeah,
Yeah.
one last thing which I'm going to say is currently people are very much busy in whenever they are trying to find the time, they're trying to play with the children. It's fine. You are watching your television. It's fine. You're having games, video games, and online chatting. Everything is fine. As a interpersonal skills trainer, what I would like to add a last word is: are you meeting yourself? Are you going to meet yourself? Or you met yourself? Because self-leadership is the one which need to have a transformation, the way we think, the way we need to think during this adversity. What is the positive things which are going to come up? The world is not getting ended. You're no point of taking strain of what is going to happen. Only thing you need to concentrate is on your interpersonal skills, or your ability to do the things, and how you have to meet yourself. Sit for some time. What is your priorities? What was the earlier priorities? What is current priorities? And how do I cope up this particular thing? And what is the in adversity, what I'm going to have a positive?
I think I'm going to start working on my priorities, as you said right now. I'm going to list down what it was earlier and what it is right now. I got more clarity about things from your session as well, and well said about the leadership. It's always an individual more aspect than combined to put together. And as an individual, if all individuals start working together, I think we can be a good change for the upcoming futures and for the generations. So thanks a lot, Sridhar sir.
Thank you.
Very well said, and I think the name given to you is perfectly matching for what you have given
Thank
solution for
you.
us. Might be for a personal, or might be for industries, or might be as an individual or for self aspect. Thanks a lot for advising us, and I think we'll stay in touch for more further upcoming
Sure.
programs. Yes, thanks a lot,
All
sir.
the best. Have a nice
Thanks,
time.
thanks a lot. Thank you,
Bye.
sir.